As lawsuits related to the Key Bridge collapse are filed, we're now getting a glimpse of what happened on board moments before the Dali cargo ship hit the bridge, killing 6 men working on it. The NTSB released a transcript of audio recordings on that ship. Fox 45's Jessica Babb has been combing through it and joins us live with details. Jessica?
Yeah, so this 70-page transcript shows us the conversation on the Dali both before and after it collided with the Key Bridge, showing us how quickly the conversation went from ordinary to a matter of life and death.
4900 block I-95.
As the investigation into the Key Bridge continues to pull back the curtain,
the whole bridge just fell down.
We're now learning more about the moments before its fateful fall.
It was hit by a container ship.
With the National Transportation Safety Board releasing this transcript of audio on the Dali. On the morning of March 26th, as the Dali was leaving Baltimore, it was business as usual. The ship was leaving port. Seemingly everything was in order, and the tugboats escorting the Dali were sending the ship on its way. The conversation started out casual. The pilot and the training pilot had a conversation about their jobs and where they lived. The pilot mentioning he stepped on a staple at home. There was conversation about the route avoiding the Red Sea, and even if people wanted sugar in their coffee. Then around 1:24 was a sign of trouble. As alarms started going off, the pilot saying uh-oh and using expletives. It was around this time when the Dali went black. The pilot started asking other crew members if the ship had its steering. Then around 1:26 came the call to shut down the bridge.
All traffic on the Key Bridge. There's a ship approaching. It just lost their steering.
As the crew tried unsuccessfully to anchor the ship, another urgent call was made from the training pilot saying the Dali lost power and was approaching the Key Bridge. But then around 1:29 a.m., with the sound of an enormous rumble, as the bridge came crumbling down, the pilots shouting expletives quickly worked to alert the Coast Guard of the major problem. In that moment, 6 men working on the bridge were killed.
Grace Ocean, Limited, and Synergy Marine failed. And their failure resulted in one of the most catastrophic and preventable maritime disasters in Maryland history.
With lawsuits alleging the owners and operators of the Dali were negligent, jury-rigging the ship, and failing to correct issues before leaving port.
They failed even to inform the U.S. Coast Guard, as the law required, or to warn the pilots who boarded the Dali to help it leave the port of Baltimore. Instead, they told them everything was fine. But all was not fine.
The transcript backing up this claim, with the pilots trying to figure out what went wrong in the moments after the collapse, as the bridge was sitting on the ship. The pilots saying, "We had good speed, we weren't going crazy, and everything was under control."
But because of the stunning mismanagement, disinterest, or incompetence of the owner and operator of the Dali, those backup systems failed. They failed to make sure the ship was seaworthy.
While some lawsuits have been settled, others are still playing out as we speak. The owners and operators of the Dali argue they aren't responsible and have said they continue to plan to fight these lawsuits moving forward. Live in Baltimore, Jessica Babb, Fox 45 News.